Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5. So, last session we kicked Kanashiro's arse. The second time. But we still did it, So, it's probably just going to be a bit chill for a while.
Hey.
Nah, didn't think so. Mother Hen Morgana strikes again.
Well then.
Let's go to sleep.
That Kanashiro truly was an evil stain on society.
Yes, he was.
Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
It's all different reasons.
So it's because they don't have the courage.
Well, that's one reason. They could have profited from it too.
Humans are so weak. Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human when I touch the treasure? Some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human. Who do you think you're talking to? Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
I don't think Morgana's human. I'm sorry to say it, but I really don't.
All right.
Come on. It's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
You're sleeping right in the middle of the bed. Where am I supposed to sleep? Oh, more Velvet Room shizness.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done. I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Why is Justine being horrible to us now? She's usually the nice one.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it. This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually.
I hope so. I want to know who it is.
Thing for me to look forward to. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Oh?
It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities.
Cool.
All right.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your world.
Need to stop off here at some point and see what personas I can fuse. Because we've been granted the ability to fuse 3 personas together now.
That's not right!
Chono was laying into Kawakami again. Again? What could she have done? Chono was complaining about how the school's morals were in the gutter. I see her yawning all the time. Maybe they find out about Kawakami's secret nightlife. Oh yeah, I need to boost my confidence to do her social link.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
I'm still asleep.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kanashiro contacted me.
Kanashiro?
He said he's calling off our debt.
Woo!
It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well.
Nice.
And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
Why else would he call
It's
off the
hard
debt?
to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
It's alright. Oh no. I thought I was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they dressed fancily, it felt like nouveau riche. Eh? Speaking of, the Japanese words for high horse and bloody-bar both originated as shogi terms. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little about it. Oh, I'm not going to get this right.
Do you know the answer?
I don't know. I'm torn between flight and gold. I don't think it's divination. Although it might be. So it might be like, oh, divination and tarot, lol, linked to the game. So I'm gonna go with it. No,
That's incorrect.
gold. Okay, fair enough. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if they want it, if you get it into the enemy's camp. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food and shelter, our next desire is recognition. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. That thing in Jurassic Park. A Dilophosaurus, I think? I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there.
Hey!
Let's spend some time with Yusuke. What are your plans for today? Simply waiting isn't very fun. People watching hasn't flared too well either. Fared too well. Flared too well. Oh dear. I'll be in the station for a while, so let me know if something comes up. Yeah, let's go see him. I think we're only on level 1 with him, so boost up a bit. Hello. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time.
By the way,
Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? You called me here! You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I have some news for you. My piece Desire has been accepted into the public exhibition. That's good. Well done. It's on display as we speak. Would you like to come see it with me? Yeah, spend some time with Yusuke. To be honest, I have yet to actually go there for myself. This should be quite lovely. Well, I'm going to take a walk while you're busy with him. Let me know when you're ready to leave. How am I going to let you know when I'm ready to leave, when you're no longer with me? I have to find you to let you know.
all right. Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of this show, there is also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out amongst the seal art here, and yet nobody's come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. What is that supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. Oh, I understand now. This area is for students. The artist likely decided to paint this on a whim. Wow. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there. What knobheads? Don't listen to Yusuke. There's no need to worry, I'm not bothered in the slightest. There was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I need not pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy.
Wow.
Look, an acknowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. This technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Oh my god. Overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an odd theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? What'd you say, mate? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. And who exactly is he? What a dick. Exactly what I was thinking. No, it may be difficult to bear at times, but the beholder is entitled to their own opinion.
Why?
I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all. These colours, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this be?
Oh gosh. Listen to that music. Just drama. How could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? You're causing a scene, Yusuke. It's as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end for me. Stand up, please. What is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? Just carry on painting.
Agreed.
You are correct. I cannot cannot afford to simply give up now. Still, being criticised by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint. Beyond which, I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyse the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well. Well, yeah, that's exceptionally useful. Good. Oh, we're on rank 3 already, I didn't know that. I thought we were in rank 2. Fair enough.
Let us return home.
A slump, What's he up to?
back.
Yep. You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like you, Yusuke? I'd imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She is female shogi player and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She is not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it's said she is a lone genius. However, I have heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. We're gonna have to go there, aren't we? For real? We gotta go! You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. How so? I mean, Shogi's a kind of battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. That is quite the stretch. Church is supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. Oh, you guys are going to pay for this one day. I'm not spying on someone. Strike an enemy with but a moment's inspiration, skillfully strategizing towards victory. Those might actually be good tactics to work for our work as the Phantom Thieves. They said she's at the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time. No! No! Oh, goodness me.
All right.
Oh. Okay, Mishima, okay. Things going well on your end? I've had some new achievements as your image management representative. I have a report to make if it's good news for you. Do you have plans today? You won't regret hearing what I have to say. Oh, okay. I know I sound really like, ugh, but Mishima annoys me. He really does. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. By the way, do you know about that high-class buffet in Shibuya? Let's go there. Don't worry about money. I'll send you a map of where it is, so come on over. Today's my treat. Phantom Thieves are all about fancy stuff like this, right? That's why we're here. Stop blabbing about it. Oh, it's just the two of us, so don't be afraid to go all out. What do you want to eat? Ooh, steak or desserts? Desserts, I'm all about the cakes. I hope they have profiteroles. Profiteroles are so good. Me too. I hear the cake here is the prize gem of the buffet. The perfect mark for a Phantom Thief. But we should eat some normal food before that. Would you rather have meat or fish? Meat.
Actually...
Meat. Anyway, I posted on the fan site that I had connections to you guys. The fandom really ate that up. What? I didn't say anything that would point to my real identity. Hi, I'm Mishima and I know Phantom Thieves. That was what I was concerned about. I did end up talking about how expensive it is to run our little organisation. The donations I got after that were pretty generous, to say the least. Dude, you can't do that! But I guess our loving sponsors just wanted to show some support. Not bad for strategic management, huh? Okay, sure. There's a piece of cake for someone as skilled as me. Let's take advantage of this windfall as much as we can. Oh, and it's okay to consider this meal an organisational expense, right? Not really. Wait a minute. I've seen on the news that using donations for stuff other than what it's publicised is a serious crime. It is! Food is definitely an acceptable business expense, but can the same be said of an expensive buffet? No.
Oh.
The more I think about this whole thing, the less I think we should use the donations here. I mean, people would get mad at a politician for using tax money for personal affairs. That shit happens all the time. You hear about out-of-pocket expenses and all this shit all the time. The same probably applies to the Phantom Thieves. I guess returning the money would be the best choice. Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, we really need to make sure we keep the image of the Phantom Thieves clear in our fans' minds. I think I'll return the money and thank the fandom for their generosity. They'll love that. It might be a waste of some nice resources, but it'll be all good as long as it boosts our popularity, right? Man, maybe I was born to do this strategy stuff. I'm honestly getting good at it. Are you? Don't worry, I'm still gathering info on the forum too. I actually have a few solid leads right now. Everything so far has been close to home, but these next ones are going to blow your socks off. Oh, it's only rank 4.
All right. Oh,
So if we're returning the money, how are we going to cover our meal? Flat broke. For goodness sake, Mishima.
It's so hot.
Oh, I was worried it was going to be a catchy for a second. It's so hot and humid. I wish the rainy season would end soon. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kaneshiro, so we can rest easily for a while now. So glad that Atlas extended how long we can play for. On the 30th of June already. They'd only be like another 2 weeks in game and I'd have to stop. I'm so happy they extended it to November. So, what do you want to do today? Maybe something like a trip to Mementos? Should do that, really. Get to the next barrier. Right. We have requests from the message board too. We should answer those. Do we? Well, let's meet up at the hideout after school. I'll be waiting. And I ended up doing a couple of them off camera when I was doing the grinding game Mementos. Oh yeah, we said we'd meet at the hideout.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So humid.
Even with all this rain, it's not getting any cooler. Oh yeah, we've got one. This is the bully behind the bully whose heart we changed. We can find him near the school gate. Let's just go to Mementos. Oh, let's go to the school gate then. Hopefully it won't pass any time and then we can go back to Mementos again. Apparently we can find him near the school gates. Where is he? You sure about that? I can't imagine you want me to release this video of you stealing. Fine, just stop making me bleed people dry, Sakoda. Hey, you did all that on your own. You really want me to show this to your teachers? Takanashi-kun? Another word out of you, and I'll debut your film to the whole world. This blah-de-blah-de-blah-de tapes will be a huge hit. Come on, you made me do it, damn it. So Bigger Jerk was pulling the strings all along. We gotta do something about this. There we go. There we go. That worked out exactly how I wanted it to. So, where is the actual hideout? Is this it? fantastic.
Listen up.
The Intel's are a cowardly kid who carries out atrocities using bullies under his control. He's the one behind that guy Takanashi whose heart we changed before as well. Anyway, it seems like he's been blackmailing people with videos they don't want made public.
Sure?
Sure thing. Let's break that she bastard. It seems tough, but I think we can accomplish this if we say we can. No objections,
Yep.
right? We're good to go. If you're okay with it, that's a unanimous decision. Okay. All that's left now is to take down the target in mementos. Okay, so that's... Ooh, that's that one. Perfect. Infiltrate Palace. Can we really go back?
Alright, I'm gonna bust loose.
I wonder if Kaneshiro is actually going to admit to anything, because he wasn't as... I'm so sorry! As Kamoshida and Madarame were.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Okay, who am I going to take? I'm going to take on.
Hey. Oh. Thanks.
And Yusuke.
What is the matter? It looks like... I understand.
Perfect. Let's go.
Well then.
We'll start from there, and then work our way through that third part. Just in case it's before the rest area or anything like that. You never know exactly where they're going to be until you get to the correct floor. Get him. Oh, poo.
Now
My
that's
battery.
chance to strike.
Come!
This is our chance. You can hit
Drive
the
it
weak
down.
link. Joker took one out. All right.
Persona! Go down!
Joker took one out. All right.
Persona! There!
Joker took one out. All right.
Persona! You're mine!
Probably should have batted on past to Anne so she could do Miragi, but
We all did great, huh?
you all did nothing.
Nice work, team.
Okay. No match for me.
Oh, poo.